Dinosaur tournament animation. You all know how I felt about Noahsaurus Rex's death, but what if it went differently? What if things changed? What if Noahsaurus Rex survived the hide and seek game? Today, I'm going to answer the question, what if Noahsaurus Rex survived? This is going to be a little bit of a long one, so sit back, relax, get some snacks, get some drinks, like and subscribe to Noahsaurus Rex, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
In the dark land he roams, thunder in his bones, fear the mighty roar, tremble to the core. Noahsaurus Rex on the prowl, beneath the blood-red cowl, unstoppable force of night, shadows run from his sight. Smoke the ground, shake the trees, rattle bones bring you to your knees. Noahsaurus, he's the king, Dino rain he will bring. Noahsaurus, he's the king, Dino rain he will bring. Dino rain he will bring.
Noahsaurus Rex is sitting down on a cliff looking at the stars. He really enjoys looking at the stars. It's his own little corner of the universe. It's where he goes to relax. He had just tucked in his children to bed, and his wife Roberta was sleeping. But he decided to go look at the stars before going to bed. The stars are so beautiful out tonight. They're really magnificent. And then soon he sees a shooting star, and he quickly makes a wish. He wishes for nothing bad to happen. He had just returned from defeating a giant T-Rex who imprisoned all these other Tyrannosauruses, which increased the herbivore population. And he can't have that, because soon there'll be nothing left to eat. Sometimes his sister Wing Shadow will come and sit by him and look at the stars with him. He likes having company, but sometimes he just likes to have a time by himself. Besides, today is Thursday, and it's already been a rough week for him. After dealing with a giant T-Rex and escorting all the other T-Rexes to safety, he thinks to himself, man, I really need a break. As he looks up at the stars, he wonders if there's more of his species out there. He knows that there is more of his kind, but he wants to know where they all are. Sometimes he feels lonely knowing that he's the last of his kind, not including his children. He looks down to see the water splashing onto the cliff, making it slippery. And then he sees a Kronosaurus jump out of the water and let out a bellow. Magnificent, he thinks. It's a shame that poachers kill them just so they can sell their body parts. What a messed up world this is, he thinks. As he looks up at the stars again, he knows that he's not really alone because he has his friends, the mighty reptilians, which he considers them as family. Because in his childhood, he barely had a family. Well, not for a long while. It stopped until he was 5, and when he was 13. And since then, he's considered his friends as family. He remembers the day like it was yesterday. Actually, it was many days. He remembers when he first met his first best friend Phoenix, when he first met Evan, when he first met LG Jr., when he first met Shadow, and that was like 3 years ago. Time sure does fly, he says to himself. He wonders what else is out there, because he didn't know about Tyrant until he got captured by him. He wonders if there are others that need his help. He wonders if there's another empire that he has to conquer. But to him, the world is just right. The herbivore population has started going down, but not too low that it becomes a problem, which is good. Although there are some things here and there that are kind of an issue, but he doesn't have to worry about it. He remembers when Shadow took him for a ride on this same cliff that he did not ask for. He was terrified that day, and when he finally got down, he wouldn't stop shaking. He was pissed at Shadow, but he still loves them. You can't hate Shadow for just being themselves. Listening to the waves and looking at the stars is really relaxing, and soon, he starts to grow tired. But not like drowsy, but like really, really tired. He knows he just came back from a trip, but it didn't wear him out that much. Trying to figure out what is going on, he tries to stand up, but it's too late. He passes out. I woke with a jerk. Drowsy and confused, I forgot for a minute where I was or what I've been doing. Did I fall asleep on the cliff? As I let my eyes adjust, I realized that I'm not on the cliff, and there are several dinosaurs around me. I try to get up, but my body aches. God dang it. As I listen to what's around me, all I hear is roars. Some of them sound familiar. As I push myself up, I slowly look around, and I see a giant baryonyx appeal from over the hill. I recognize that baryonyx. It's Rudy. What's he doing here? Matter of fact, what are all these dinosaurs doing here? As I look around, I notice that I recognize most of these dinosaurs. Even the Noahsaurus Rex is here. What is going on? Are they here for the same reason I am? They were taken against their will? Well, I think I might have been taken. Or maybe I'm dreaming. Yeah, I'm just dreaming, definitely. Soon I'll wake up and suddenly a green Tarbosaurus approaches me. Hey you, do you know what's going on here? He asks me. It's Speckles. I know Speckles. He's a really good guy. He suffered way more than me, although I have suffered, but not as much as him. No, I just woke up here. Same response. Wait, did you wake up here too as well? Yeah. I was walking with Fang and then suddenly, I'm just here. That's odd. I'm Noahsaurus Rex. I don't say that I'm the king of T-Rexes to him because I know that he won't care. So it seems we're all here for the same purpose, I say. But for what, I think? Speckles nods. It appears so. I just hope that Junior's okay. Who's Junior? I ask him. I already know who he was, but I just wanted him to tell me. He's my son, the only thing left of my family. I don't ask about what happened to his family because I already know the answer, and it's definitely too depressing for him to talk about. As I look around to see what dinosaurs surround me, I see all types of different creatures. I see the Noahsaurus Rex from Skull Island. I see Sharptooth, I see the Night Feeder, I see what looks like a Velociraptor, but it looks like it might have the same color as the ones from the book. The Jurassic Park novel, that is. I see the Mad Sauropod. I see what looks like a crocodile and a dinosaur combined. Then I remember Dino Croc. Then I see a weird looking dinosaur which kind of looks like an oversized iguana, but then I realized that it's an old reconstruction of Iguanodon, because back in the day, that's what people thought that dinosaurs were. They were just big iguanas. But then I see another Iguanodon. It's Aladar. And he's alongside with Patchy, the Pachyrhinosaurus. I go over to speak with them. As I get closer, I can see the fear in their eyes as I approach them. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you guys, I promise. And Patchy replies, yeah, right. It's true, and besides, if I wanted to kill you, I would have done so already. They step back a little bit. Look, I'm just here to ask you guys some questions, okay? What kind of questions? On how we taste? Aladar says, no! Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Do you know how you guys got here? Patchy replies, that's what we've been trying to figure out. As I suspected. But why? Why are we all here? There must be a reason. There's a reason for everything, I say. Maybe another fireball hit the land, Aladar says. No, that can't be the reason. As I'm thinking, I see a Carnotaurus with a toast over his neck. Toast? I couldn't help but laugh knowing that Toast was here too. It was just so funny to see him here. Toast! He walks towards me. Toast! Hey Toast, how you been? I say. Toast. Oh, is that right? Toast. Aladar and Apache look at me like I'm crazy. What? Oh, Toast, this is Aladar and Apache. No, do not eat. Toast, no. Actually, why am I even worrying about you eating them? The only thing you eat is pancakes and toast. Toast? Toast? No, toast. No, toast. Toast is a silly creature, I'd say. Hey Toast, do you have any other Carnotaurus buddies here with you? Toast shakes his head, but he looks towards something. As I look to where he's looking, I first see the black jet T-Rex. Oh, he will pay for what he did to Buck. But then I see the Disney's Carnotaurus is here as well. As I see the Dinosaurus Rex and black jet T-Rex eye the Disney's Carnotaurus. The Disney's Carnotaurus then charges at the black jet T-Rex. But then the black jet T-Rex grabs him by the neck and slams him on the ground. I was about to go over there and break them up, but then suddenly, there's a drone. What's a drone doing here? Suddenly he begins talking.
I am Jonathan, host of this tournament.
Tournament? This is a tournament? I have so many questions. As I walk closer to the drone, Toast following me, I find myself beside Volcano. Wait, Volcano? What's he doing here? Volcano is an Acrocanthosaurus which belongs to my friend Evan. He seems to be in his rage mode. What can he be mad about? Oh, it's probably because he was taken against his will. I say, oh, hey Volcano. He just looks at me and growls. What's the matter? I didn't do anything. Volcano's never really mad at me. He's usually pretty kind towards me. But now he just seems pretty aggressive towards me. That's odd. But then I look towards the drone, who he claims himself to be Jonathan. As he starts explaining, he tells all of us that if one of us wins, we get a wish. Now, a plan hatches in my mind. What if I make all the dinosaurs win? What if I make them win all the games? I'm sure it could be breaking the rules, but I don't want any of these dinosaurs to die, even though some of them are really bad. Because they don't deserve any of this. I was about to ask Jonathan a question when suddenly I get teleported to this. What even is this? Are those humans? I quickly asked one of them. Hey, help me! Get me out of here! I'm not supposed to be in here! But they don't respond, they just continue cheering on. This isn't right. As I look in front of me, I can already tell what the first game's gonna be. It's gonna be a race. Although I am pretty fast on my feet, I'm gonna feel bad for the slow dinosaurs. But not to worry, I'm sure I can help them out. As I let Jonathan explain the rules, he tells us that this is a marathon. So I was right. It is basically a race. But he said, 2 of us has to be eliminated unless we have to play this game again. Well, technically that can work because that'll give me enough time to think of a plan to get out of here. I just gotta make sure all the dinosaurs make it to the finish line and that they don't kill each other. As we all line up to the finish line, I'm in between the Facilosuchus and Guanji. I look towards Speckles and Aladar and give them a thumbs up, just to reassure that everything's gonna be okay. As long as the other dinosaurs don't act stupid. The only dinosaurs that might be an issue with that is probably suddenly the timer begins in a nice sprint. I haven't ran in a long time, but I was fast on my feet. As we're running, I find myself in between Speckles, Aladar, and Mimos. We're running at about the same speed. We must be running for our lives. As we're running, I see the Night Eater zoom across the field. Well, at least he didn't kill anybody. But then I see Arlo trip and fall, so I quickly pick him up and start running. And then I see the Primeval Giga chase the 90s Iguanodon, who is kind of running slow. So I quickly pick up the 90s Iguanodon and start running. As I'm running, I see the Novel's Raptor get tripped by the Mutodon. Jerk. And I quickly get to the finish line, and I drop the two that I'm holding. I quickly yell to the Novel Raptor, come on, get to the finish line. He quickly gets up and makes it to the finish line. As I look at the other dinosaurs, they're running in quickly. But then I see a fight. Oh no, that's not good. It's between the, I'm not really sure how to say its name, but it's that one kaiju dinosaur, whatever it is, fighting the Arcgiga. I know the Arcgiga can be pretty powerful and brutal. I try to go out there and stop them, but a whole stampede of dinosaurs rushes me, and I can't get through. As I start pushing them out of the way, I quickly see the Arcgiga has finished off the kaiju. Dang it! I was too late, but I could still save the others. As I'm looking back, I yell to the other dinosaurs, come on guys, this way! You're almost there! I get out of the way because Rudy is running in fast, along with Speckles and Aladar behind him. Most of the dinosaurs have already made it. It's just Gorgon, the Dino Crisis, Giga, and the Noahsaurus Rex. Gorgon makes it, but the last two are so slow, they're not going to make it in time. 30 seconds. The others are just looking at them in disbelief. I began to yell, come on guys, hurry up, the timer's almost out. They're almost at the finish line when the Dino Crisis Giga does something I did not expect. He goes back, grabs the D-Rex by the neck, and throws him back, making sure that he stays behind. I know that the D-Rex must have gotten killed during the fall. I growl with rage. I was about to yell to Dino Crisis Giga when suddenly the time is up. Ugh! I grunt in frustration. I could have done something. It was just the Gigas. They had to ruin it. Why does it always have to be the giant Gigas? I thought Callus was bad, but these three are just worse. As I'm raving, Mimos lands on my shoulder and gives me a nuzzle. He could probably sense my rage. Speckles looks at me. You alright? I nod. Then Jonathan appears again, and as he's explaining, the Novelraptor and the Mutodon begin fighting, and the Novelraptor brutally tears the Mutodon apart. Now I think it's probably revenge for what the Mutodon did to the Velociraptors. And besides, there are many Mutodons out there, although it was not an excuse for that one to die. As he's explaining, the Blackjack T-Rex shoves me to the side a little bit. Do you got a problem? He looks back at me and growls. I was very prepared to break that guy's jaw, but I just stare at him, letting them know I won't back down for a fight. As lightning sparks around me, some of the dinosaurs look at us, especially at me, seeing such a bizarre sight. But then suddenly, we're teleported to a different place. What is it this time? As I look around, I see goals. Wait a minute. Is this soccer? Oh, this is easy. I haven't played soccer in a long time, but I remember I was pretty good at it. And it should be easy for me because I am the most human-like. Although I don't know about the elimination because I assume that there's going to be 4 teams because there's 4 goals. And one team has to be eliminated. Maybe if we all get the same points? Yeah, if we all get the same points, we'll be good. Then Jonathan says,
Well, I know you all are tired, so drink this energy water. It will give you energy.
He is right, I am pretty tired. And as I drink the water, it's so good. This is probably the best water I've ever tasted in my entire life. I pick up the bucket and start chugging it. Guanji is just standing there, judging me. Drink your goddamn water! Guanji just walks away and starts drinking his water. As I finish, I burp with satisfaction. As I look around, I see the other dinosaurs drinking their energy water. As I'm looking around to see what other dinosaurs are actually here, I see 2 oversized Ceratosauruses. Why do people have a thing with oversizing Ceratosauruses? I don't really get it. I mean, one is from an alien planet that makes Allosaurus look small, or maybe the Allosaurus is small. It's almost the size of a raptor. And the other one is probably bigger than the T-Rex. And as I look behind me, I see the ugliest Spinosaurus I've ever seen. Ugh, that is one ugly bastard. It took me a second to remember who he was. It's Spike. Spike is an interesting design for a Spinosaurus, but god dang, he's ugly. As everyone finished drinking, I call Speckles and the people I trust over into a circle. That includes Speckles, well, obviously, Aladar, Patchy, Arlo, and Mimos. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know what the next game's gonna be. It's gonna be soccer. Now, I know this game like the back of my claws. All we have to do is just make sure that every team gets the same amount of points, and then we'll be okay. Arlo says, how are we gonna do that when we've never played before? Trust me, it's easy. All you have to do is kick the ball into the goal, and you get a point. I'm sure Jonathan will explain the rules, and as soon as I say that, he does. When he leaves, we all are assigned with a color. I'm on the color red, so is Speckles, Patchy, Arlo, and Aladar, along with the Noahsaurus Rex and Mr. Spino and the Primeval Giga. So we do have some muscle on the team, but we won't need it because hopefully we get the same score. Well, the last three teams. As we all get into the field, the game starts. First, the Novel Raptor gets to the ball first and tosses it up. Then the Night Feeder hits it, and then Speckles catches it and tosses it. The Dino Crisis Giga catches it and throws it. The Zombie Argentinosaurus misses the ball. You klutz. I shouldn't be joking around of who's losing right now because I'm trying to help them all. Then the Jurassic City Monophosaurus grabs the ball and runs away, with the Zombie Argentinosaurus chasing him down. Then I see him toss up the ball, and Mimos catches the ball and tosses it into the goal, making it. Ooh, nice. No idea how Rudy missed that. Then the Night Feeder tosses the ball up close to me, so I run and jump up. As I get close to the ball, I accidentally punch him with the ball, and the ball lands in the green team's goal. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. As I'm watching the other teams, I see the Black Jet T-Rex hit the ball with its tail and make it. Ooh, god dang, he hits hard. Then the Jurassic Attack T-Rex tries to run past me, which I quickly don't let that slide. I quickly steal the ball from him, and I dodge the Sharptooth, and I shoot, and I score! Alright! The Sharptooth almost tries to bite me, but I quickly roar in his face, letting him know who he's trying to attack. You don't never attack the king. After a little while of playing, right as I look behind me, I see Guanji dead. No, Guanji! Who did it? As I look up, I quickly see the Age of Dinosaur Ceratosaurus over him, with Rudy looking at him, and Rudy slaps him and yeets him out of the field. Guys, what are we doing here? We're not supposed to kill each other. I mean, look at Guanji! Rudy doesn't listen as he gets bitten by the neck by the Dino Crisis Giga. I jump on top of the Dino Crisis Giga, trying to make him let go. Hey, let him go, right now! He doesn't listen to me, as he just bites down harder. Alright, then you left me no choice. I quickly use my powers to shock him, and then he lets go. And as he falls to the ground, I look him in the eyes. Don't do that again, or you will regret it. Suddenly, the Disney's Carnotaurus hits me with his head, knocking me off.
You want some too?
But then I realize he has the ball, and he runs toward the red team's goal. But he's quickly intercepted by the V-Rex. Let's go, V-Rex! He kicks the ball, and the ball almost hits my face. I quickly duck. Dude, watch where you're kicking next time. He just looks at me and rolls his eyes. Then I see Dino Croc trying to score into the red team's goal. I quickly get in front of him and kick the ball far away from him. After some more time, I kick the ball into the green team's goal, and then I look behind me, and then see Mr. Spino and V-Rex fighting. I roar loudly. What are you guys doing? We need to work together. They both nod in agreement. That's what I thought. Now stop trying to kill each other and get out there. But then I see a bizarre sight, but also gruesome. I see the Night Feeder go towards the Zombie Argentinosaurus and literally split him in half. Oh my gosh. Then I see Arlo kick the ball towards the yellow team's goal, and he makes it. And we won. The red team won. And as I look up, blue team and green team have the same amount of points. So we're good. That is until I actually look around. I see dead bodies. I see Rudy's dead, the albino terror's dead, the Fastulosuchus and Jurassic Attack T-Rex is dead. Why do you guys have to kill each other? Jonathan says that we broke all the rules. See, this is exactly why you should listen to me. And the punishment for us is that we will have to play without energy water. Whatever, it's not like I really like the water anyway. As I'm about to just start yelling, we get teleported to a forest. I wonder what this game's gonna be. Jonathan says it's hide and seek. Hide and seek? Should be simple enough. All we have to do is just hide. He tells us that 13 of us will be hiders and 13 of us will be seekers. And the seekers have to kill the hiders. Well, this did not go as planned. What to do? I asked Jonathan a question. Hey, Jonathan, will there be a timer?
Yes.
Alright. Well, that's good. It's gotta make sure that the hiders just don't get caught. Should be simple enough, right? But then he tells us if a seeker doesn't kill a hider, then they'll be killed. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. And then he leaves. And as I look down, I'm on the red team. I'm a seeker. Oh no. No, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. What do I do? But then I hear something.
Noah? Noah? Are you there?
It's Shadow. I quickly run in the forest, forgetting to protect the green team.
Noah, where are you?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you don't know where you are? Did you get captured again? Let me guess, what is it, a giant Spinosaurus this time?
No. I'm in a tournament. I think I might have been captured by my own will, and now I'm being forced to fight. Then I quickly realize, what if Jonathan thinks I'm calling for help? That must be breaking the rules. So I quickly take out my mic and smash it to bits. The Jurassic City Monosaurus comes and surprises me. I grab him by the head. I know the Jurassic Monosauruses are basically mindless. They kill people without even thinking. So I decide to give him a little bit of a lesson. I start to shock him a little bit, which is excruciatingly painful because the lightning is tickling his brain. What you're feeling is the lightning coursing through my veins into your head, eating away at your brain. As your nervous system spazzes out, organs turning upside down. So maybe you should think before you act. The Monosaurus is spazzing out, trying to break free, and then I just crush his skull. I drop him to the ground and kick him aside. As I turn around, I see Patchy dead. No! And as I look to the left, I see the Black Jet T-Rex with pieces of Arlo in his mouth. No! I don't see Aladar anywhere. I failed. I couldn't save them. Then I hear Speckles roaring in pain. No, not again. I quickly run over to see what's going on, to see him pinned by the Night Feeder. I act fast and punch the Night Feeder away from him. Stay away from him! I say as he gets up, but then fire engulfs him as he's instantly killed by the fire. I look, and there is Volcano, eyeing me. I do have an idea, but I just need to annihilate him. As Volcano shoots fire at me, I quickly block it with my arms, and God, it burns. As he stops, I walk towards him, and then he jumps and an explosion of fire hits me, and I decide I've had enough. I roar loudly as lightning explodes all around me, and then I punch him hard in the chest, and then he turns into a card, the fire disappearing. I pick up the card and admire it for a second. This card is so beautiful. I really like how these cards look. Then I put the card in my pocket. I look towards Speckles and say, "You're welcome." But I can't help but feel sad for Arlo and Patchy. I run and start to look for Aladar, only to find that it is Disney's Carnotaurus eating him. All the dinosaurs start to go into the middle of the field. My sadness quickly turns into rage. Luckily, I see Toast and Mimos, thank God they're still alive. Lightning starts to spark a little bit around me as I'm getting pissed. I turn towards the black-jet T-Rex, and I was about to strike at him when suddenly we get teleported to another game. How long is this going to take? Because I'm pissed off. I let Jonathan explain the rules, and this is Javelin Throw. Oh no, nah, I thought soccer was easy. This is just freaking simple. And I'm really good at throwing. And the rod is almost shaped like a spear. And I'm really good with spears. As Jonathan leaves, I immediately grab the rod and throw it. I hit 50, which is the highest point, but then I realize if I'm going to help all these dinosaurs, they're all going to have to hit 50. Crap. Listen, if we all want to make it out of here, everyone has to hit 50. No lower. Speckles nods, and he picks up the rod, and he just manages to hit 50. Ooh, that was a close one. Then Dino Croc picks up the rod, but he makes it to 30. Oh no, that's not good. But I wonder how Mimos is going to do it, because he's really small. But then Jonathan makes a small track for Mimos, which is good. And he actually manages to make it to 50. That's surprising. As I'm letting the other dinosaurs throw, I hear a roar. It's Dino Croc. I look behind me, but then I see the Dino Croc getting thrown. I look in front of me to see him get impaled by a rod that the sharp tooth threw. And when I look behind me again, to see the carnivore Ceratosaurus, Toast, 90s Iguanodon, and Novelraptor dead. I knew these two would be a problem. Speckles looks at him. He seems as angry as I am. We both roar in rage as the Arctica does the same. But then Jonathan tells us that 5 members have already been eliminated, so it doesn't make sense for the game to continue further. No. Toast. I swear you Gigas will pay for what you've done. And then we get teleported. It's a strange one, because there's 5 of us on one side, and 5 of us on the other side. The side that I'm on has Speckles, the Black-Jet T-Rex, Mimos, and the Arctica. And the other side has the Sharp-Tooth, Noahsaurus Rex, Mr. Spino, Disney's Carnotaurus, and a Dino Crisis Giga. Kind of have a theme with all those 5. They're all bad. I kind of don't want to do this, but at the same time I do, for what they've done. Jonathan tells us that this is Tug of War. I am pretty strong, but the other team has muscle. And Mimos is small, so he won't be able to help. But I believe we can do this. As I grab the rope with both of my arms, everyone else grabs it with their mouths. As I'm waiting for the timer to begin, I tell Speckles that everything's going to be okay. He looks at me and nods, and then the timer begins. We all pull with all the strength that we have. At first we're all just standing still, but then we begin to move forward, and then they get pulled forward, and then suddenly we're being pulled forward fast. We have to pull. With all the strength that I have, my feet go into the ground. And then we start pulling again, lightning sparking all around me. They're almost at the edge, and with one final pull from the Arctica, they all fall to their deaths. I didn't want to do that, but at the same time, they got what they deserved. The only one I trust now is Speckles and Mimos. And then we get teleported to a... God, it's hot. Why is it so hot? And then as I look around, I realize that we're at a volcano place. There's lava all around us. As I look around to see who's left, I realize that there's not much of us left. Jonathan then comes to tell us that this is wrestling, and all we have to do here is fight. And that 3 people must be eliminated, and 2 of them will go on to the final round. But that would mean Either me, Speckles, or Mimos has to die. And I don't want to kill them. I'm trying to think of what to do. But then suddenly the Argiga roars, and then Speckles, and then the Blackjet T-Rex, and soon enough, I roar loudly. And then soon I hear another roar. It's coming from Mimos? I look at him with a weird look on my face, and then he stops as if embarrassed. Then suddenly the Blackjet T-Rex starts attacking Speckles, which I quickly grab him by the tail and throw him at the Argiga. As I look at them, the volcano exploding behind them, I then remember, wait a minute, volcano! As I don't have one of those things that they summon the dinosaurs with, I know that he can be summoned by fire. Although this isn't technically fire, but it's still lava, so it should work. I quickly go to the lava and put the Alpha Acrocanthosaurus card in the lava. Acrocanthosaurus, blaze! As Volcano is summoned right next to me. As he lands right next to me, I notice that he's not that aggressive towards me. We both glare at them, and then Speckles is on my right. They both roar at us as we roar at them. Mimos is in the air just watching. I charge at the Blackjet T-Rex, Speckles does too, as Volcano charges at the Argiga. Volcano breathes fire in Argiga's face, managing to get rid of one of his eyes. The Argiga roars in pain as Volcano does firebomb. I'm on the left side as Speckles is on the right side, and the Blackjet T-Rex is in the middle of us a few feet away. I scratch him in the face hard, causing him to roar in pain as Speckles bites him in the neck. The Blackjet T-Rex rises up and causes Speckles to hit the ground hard. I jump on him, biting his neck as we roll close to the lava. I smash his face in with my fists. He then bites me and throws me 20 feet away from him. As I look at Volcano, I see he's doing pretty good against the Argiga. I then decide to use one of my own moves. I get on all fours, and then I charge at him, and then I hit the Blackjet T-Rex's chest with my head as he falls into the lava. I look down on him as he's screaming in pain until the lava engulfs him. That's for Buck! And for Arlo. I then turn my attention towards the Argiga. I see he has Volcano in his jaws as he's slamming him on the ground a couple of times hard. He then throws him away, and then jump on him and shove my claw through the eye that Volcano took out. He's roaring in pain, trying to shake me off. I then start shocking him as he's roaring in pain. I see Speckles watching me from afar, and then I see Volcano using Fire Scorcher. I quickly jump off to not get hit by it, and then he hits the Argiga with it, tossing him into the lava. We all watch as the Argiga is engulfed by the lava. There's only 4 of us left. We all look at each other. We all know that we don't want to kill each other. As I'm about to say something, suddenly the ground begins to shake, and then something rises from the lava. It's the Argiga. He's in his rage mode. He then roars loudly at all of us. Speckles then roars loudly at him too as he begins getting on the platform. Volcano charges at him, but then suddenly he gets smacked by the Argiga, impaling him on his claws. And then Volcano turns back into a card. As the card lands in the lava, I start backing up as he starts getting closer to us. I then think of something as my final act. I then look at Speckles. Listen to me, whatever you two do, wish for Jonathan to destroy himself and the game. You understand? I'm pretty sure you will be sent home as soon as you make the wish. Speckles then nods. I then put my face up against his, closing my eyes as he does the same. I then turn around and roar loudly. Speckles says, "Noah, what are you doing?" I then jump towards the Argiga, pushing him into the lava, with myself included. I woke with a jerk. sleepy and tired. I look around to see... I'm alive? Wait. I'm back home. I then look up to see... Shadow? Oh, thank goodness. I see them holding the wish emerald in their hand. They then hug me tight as I do the same. I didn't realize how much I missed them. How I missed everyone. You really have to stop disappearing, you know that? I'm sorry! But I thought I died. Died? What are you talking about? I don't know. Was it really a dream? But it felt so real. Wait. You really couldn't find me anywhere? No? Wait. Then it was real. Give me that. I snatched a wish emerald from their hand. Hey, what are you doing? I'll be back. What? No. I then teleport to where I once was. As I'm looking around, I don't see anyone. And then I feel something land on my shoulder. It's Mimos. Mimos, where's Speckles? He tells me that he's dead. No, he can't be dead. He told me that he sacrificed himself for him. He has such a good heart. There may be dinosaurs that are bigger than him, but the only thing that he has that's bigger is his heart. I then look at the wish emerald. I wish for every dinosaur that died here to come back. And then I see the dinosaurs teleporting around me, Speckles included. And then I feel something in my other hand. It's Volcano's card. He's not in his rage form anymore. Wait a minute, I realize that I can grant everyone's wishes with the wish emerald. Hey Mimos, where's Jonathan? He tells me that he's dead. Good. Seems like you did what I told you. But I need to have a word with him. I wish for Jonathan to come back. I then see Jonathan right next to me. All the dinosaurs stop and look at him. I grab him by the neck and start lifting him up. No, what are you doing? Just wait. Next week, I'll have even more dinosaurs to this tournament, and you all will be my entertainment. You will be all of our entertainment. We are not your entertainment. We are living, breathing dinosaurs. I didn't throw him. As he landed between some of the dinosaurs, they didn't look at me. He's all yours. The dinosaurs then look back at him and grin. All the dinosaurs start surrounding him. No! As soon as they're done tearing him apart, they all come towards me. Then I realized I probably should have let Volcano have some. I used some lightning to create a fire, and then I put the card in the fire, and then he quickly breathes fire at Jonathan's body. Okay, chill! He then looks at me with an angry face. Okay. Sorry. He then joins the others. Since I have the wish emerald, I'll be able to grant everyone's wish. Of course they will be sent home after. So Speckles, what is your wish? I want to go home. Really? That's it? You don't want to see your family again? I already have a family. I respect that. I wish for Speckles to go home. He then gets teleported back to his home.